And we'll just go to Shift. We're going to hold down the Shift key to select these. Be sure that's smooth. Oh no. Oh, that's embarrassing. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So we lost some work because I forgot to save. So there's a lesson for you. Save often. And I could have opened the recovery file, but I'd rather start from the top here. So I'm just going to quickly drop some points where I think they will make the most difference to the shape of our curves. Let's one here this time. And I know that doesn't look like much. Let's change to the node tool. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Make that smooth. You know what? Let's speed things up a little bit. I'm going to, with a node tool, and we have our object selected, and we're going to hit Control-A on the keyboard, select all the nodes. We'll just make them all smooth in one go. Alright? So it looks kind of crazy, and then we can just drag these in place. Alright, all the nodes are smooth. We need to get them in the shape of our sketch. And let's see, let's try to keep the angle of these. So we get a nice straight line here for the L. Make it parallel with the G here. So I'm going to deviate from the sketch just a little bit as we refine our work. See, we'll bring this down. That L looking a little big now. Really, after you learn how to use these tools, the hardest part is coming up with a nice idea. And then it's just hard work and practice to execute what it is you want to do. And here I'm going to take a small departure and actually build in some curves. So instead of just clicking, I'm clicking and dragging. And we'll just stop that right there. Back to the node tool. And I'm just not too sure about how this is coming together yet. It's a hard time figuring that out in the sketching process, but then we'll see what it looks like. Get some stroke thickness in there. Back to the Bezier pen. I'm using that B key on the keyboard. Speeds things up quite a bit. Little curly Q there. N. Let's bring this up here. I kind of like how that looks. Oh, we gotta be careful. Maybe that's too much. Let's zoom out and take a look at that. Sometimes you have to stand back from your work or step away from it for a little while. Back to the pen. Let's get this R done so we can go watch the ball game. And right click to end the Bezier pen drawing operation. In case you were wondering. Enter on the keyboard also does the same thing. You're finished with the pen. Alright, so we want these three. Let's go to the select tool and I'm going to click twice. And that is not what I wanted to do. try rotating it. Ends up being too close. Alright, so now they're more parallel. It's looking better. Alright, here's what we're going to try. I'm going to select this curve. Alright. This is the one that comprises the other half of the G and the L and connects with the R. So select that. And go to Path. Path Effect Editor. And we want another pattern along path. We have to add it. And let's see, pattern source. I think we have to paste our source. So select that and copy. Go back to our path and paste. And we want to link it to the original. And I think we're going to have to create a new object for that, or split it up. Because I'm not liking how it's thick here. In my sketch it's thin. So what we can do is split this into two different objects. Oh, I need to zoom in here. Node, editing tool, N. And we want to take a 1 point and split it into two. I'm going to break the path. And so now you can see we got thin and thick here like we want, and a thin and thick here. They don't quite match up. So if we want this one, let's bring them back to where they need to be. Same with this. Let's break this up. And we can actually fix that. Let's put another point here, make it smooth. You can see how that's changing when I move it around. And we basically want these points in the center. And I'm sorry I'm going fast here. We're going to align these points really fast here. And we just want these distributed evenly. No. Let's see if we bring our rulers in and bring a guide down. That should be the middle point. There we go. Now we just fix our shape. Let's hide those guides. This needs to be a curve. It's just so I can bring out and see that one and change it back to a corner. There. And let's add a fill to this object. We're just going to sample the color that's in that one. Turn off stroke. Bring these back together. And this could be thicker. This one could be thicker to match up with that. So it still needs some work. But we can do the same thing to this guy. Pattern along path, add. Let's close the line. Let's see, we should be able to paste, if it's still in our clipboard, yep, and link to path. paste style. Alright, there we have it. Needs a lot of work, but we can use multiple objects for creating our thin and thick strokes. For example, if we want to change this one, copy, paste, and not what I expected. Let's try this one. There we are. The last bit we need to do is break this up, break apart. So even though we use the node editor at these junctions to break the node, these segments are still part of the same object, so they need to be broken apart. Shift-Control-K. Now they can have independent shapes. Copy, paste, and link.